and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. It seems like only yesterday that we started gaming and casinos in Pennsylvania, but in fact it's been a little while. And as the chairman mentioned, even so, we are still in the process of awarding licenses. I just thought maybe you could do a little history walk for us and a little projection into the future on the 3 different categories of licenses that we have. On the Category 1, we have a license in Lawrence County that developed financial problems and wasn't able to proceed, and there's another applicant there for that license. That investor has bid successfully for those rights, but has not applied for their slots or table game license as of yet. Can you give us a position for that particular application at this time?
All we know, Chairman Pickett, is that I believe Endeca is the name of the entity that now has the right to the harness racing license in Lawrence County, and they've had a number of extensions to meet some of the requirements of the Harness Racing Commission and have not met them yet. I believe they have another extension that expires in mid-March, and they have not, you are correct, applied to the gaming board for a casino license, and for now, that's where it sits. I couldn't tell you any more than that, and you probably know every bit as much as we do.
Thank you. If we move to the Category 2 licenses, maybe we're a little further along the road on that one. We'll see what you say, but Foxwood was revoked, and that was reopened, and now we have 6 applications for that license down in Philadelphia. Can you give us some time frames on those applications, and maybe when we might expect to actually see a new casino open down there, and when the $50 million license fee might come to us and where it would be deposited?
Well, I think if the board decides to choose one of the 6, you're right, there are 6 applicants, the $50 million would come down the road. First of all, we, as you know, in February had a hearing down at the Philadelphia Convention Center. All 6 applicants were given the opportunity to tell the public, demonstrate to the public what their projects were about. The next step as far as the public is concerned will be the public input hearings, which will be again at the Pennsylvania Convention Center April 11th and 12th, and people, representatives of community groups, public officials can register with the board to appear and express their views with respect to any or all of those 6 projects. And today, we announced that the board is also going to have another day, May 8th, in South Philadelphia at Lincoln Financial Center between 9 and 5. That's open to a change, but it will certainly be from at least 9 to 5 to give people an opportunity, especially people who live down in the South Philadelphia area where 3 of the 6 applicants' projects are located, very close to the stadium complex. Give those people who may not have the opportunity to go up to the Pennsylvania Convention Center in April, give them an opportunity to also appear and give their views on all 6 projects. Following that, we will, of course, be involved in the vetting process. We'll have public hearings involving all of the projects individually, and I think what we on the board hope to do is make a decision by the end of the year. If the board determines that there is a suitable applicant and that one of the 6 should be granted the license, I think we can expect 1, 2, or more of the disappointed applicants to perhaps appeal. That could drag things out a while. I don't want to guess about when building could begin, but it could be a while.
sounds like 1 to 2 years.
I would say that's a good guess.
Okay, thank you on that. And then if we move to the Category 3 licenses, the resort licenses, we have one in operation right now, Valley Forge.
Correct.
We have Nemacolin about to open, or sometime in 13, midsummer maybe?
I think they're hoping to open in July right now at Nemacolin Woodlands, yes.
And I think the law says that if the two are open and in operation, there's a third license available, but I'm curious, does that mean it's automatically available, or is that the board's discretion?
The board would have to decide that that is in the best interest of the public, and I don't believe it would be available until 2017.
So the market conditions would be a big factor in that, probably?
The market conditions, I think, would always be a big factor. We're talking a couple years down the road, but a lot of things can happen in a couple of years, you're right.
Thank you, and thank you, Mr. Chairman.